What's going on, people? Welcome to United View 100k deep.
Come on! English trouble. We want it all.
UFC.
Nothing this season. We haven't won anything.
No, we haven't won anything as a Manchester United team, but as a United View team, we have definitely been winning 100k deep. Big up to everyone. First live stream back in it. I'm still taking it in. Welcome to the full view. There's a few supposed to be on their way, but we shall see. But we are pretty much full. Big up to everyone in the comments. Big up to everyone for the love. Let's just get it out there. Look, Jacob says 100k vibes. David Lee says big up United View. Sufan says big up. What else we got here? We got Eric Ten Hag out. Look at that already. Look at this. Oh mate. Listen, I am buzzing. I am buzzing with what we've created here. I am buzzing with the energy. I'm buzzing with the vibe. I'm buzzing with the community and all you guys at home as well. It is wicked. So yeah, I suppose we got a lot to talk about in the show, but I feel like the first kind of 10-15 minutes should go to you guys. You know what I mean? Everyone, the team, what you want to talk about, your best bits, your moments, how are you lot feeling? We hit 100k, man.
Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead. First.
I just want to say I want to thank myself.
Yeah, you do need to do that.
I'm playing. No, honestly, this is flex. When you shouted me and you said you're gonna do this thing, and you want to make new types of content, you want to do it differently. I remember you saying you want to do it differently. What you saying? And I was like, bro, where you're going, I'm going, fam. And it was the maddest part because I remember when you was just doubting a little bit. It's like, bro, do you reckon are people gonna watch? I was like, bruv, they'll watch. And to see that the growth of, like starting the shows and it being like not a lot of people watching at the beginning, and it's just got bigger and bigger. And the team, like, I love the whole team. The team is sick. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's a humbling moment. It's a real moment. The community is real. And I think it gets no realer. My favorite moment is the Langer hug. Literally. I've never seen a hug like that. Do you know what I mean? That was literally confirming. That's your youth. No matter what, you're the adopted father right now, bro. And yeah, my most regretful moment on this channel has to be saying it feels different. That's all I regret. But onwards and upwards. And I enjoyed that show that I did with Owen the other day as well.
That was a good show. No one was getting sacked from that. That was funny. That's what the people need. Do you know what I mean? That was insane. There was some reckless stuff being said, but I enjoyed it. I like that.
You don't get the half of it, KG. I like Flex, sorry. You don't get the half of it. Like, for instance, right, we're talking about inspirational stuff. Last night, we literally got to 100k and we got the group chat, right? We're sending, and KG knows exactly what I'm going to say, right? I was in the middle of, like, KG just put a voice note in and I hadn't heard it yet, but everyone was putting voice notes in. So I thought, and I'm not very good at, being sort of, a bit serious and thanking everyone, all that kind of stuff. So I'm in the middle of doing that. I'm maybe about a minute 30 in. It's a long voice note, okay? It's very heartfelt. And then it gets interrupted. KG calls me. And I go, let me finish, KG. Let me finish, right? So KG's calling me. And I go, he's calling me or whatever. And I go, well, I can't respond now. And I think, he's just really happy, blah, blah, blah. So I wait for it. I'm staring at this phone for like 20 seconds. It feels like he's calling me. Boom, 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 boom. So eventually it goes, and then I do it again. I call him back afterwards, and I go, and as soon as he picks up, he's laughing. He's like, ha 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 ha. I went, what are you laughing about? He went, I saw you were recording a voice note, and I wanted to interrupt it. I've got nothing to say to you. He went, I've got nothing to say to you right now. I'm not calling up to congratulate or anything like that. I just wanted to interrupt the voice note, so you had to do it again. And I try my best not to swear, but I swore a lot on the phone. I said some things that I'm not proud of. I was very angry.
Why are you like this, Kate? Why have you? You're so bad, man. That is such a typical KG thing. Owen is recording message, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna ring him.
Flex, and I let it ring, bro.
Oh, no. Nobody calls for that long. No, but I don't even know if I've got voicemail. It just kept ringing. It just kept ringing and ringing.
man.
And the thing is, I'm staring at my phone. I'm staring at my phone for like 30 seconds going, you better hang out. So I'm not picking up.
Why don't you just exit off, man? Just get rid of him.
Because I didn't want to be rude. Like he was being. I was stick to his level.
Well, now you know how to deal with KG.
So I've embarrassed you. Live on stream, KG. Have their back.
We've got a super chat here before we get to DJ and James. Shane says, shout out to all on United View. Been here since Flex announced it sitting on a stool. I remember that. Then KG came out with the interview to announce. I remember sitting on that stool with just a black curtain behind me thinking, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to get received. I don't know what's going to happen. But I remember people all saying like, oh, you've left obviously United stand to start something new. What, you're just going to sit on Don Robbie and talk about
they said I'm going to say exactly what they said just so you're not misquoted. They said, have you left to become Don Robbie's bitch? That's what he said.
Wow.
8 months later.
Can you imagine?
Wow. But when you see these things, you just laugh them off. When you know what your road is, when you know what your purpose is, when you know what your avenue is going to be, you smile, you puff your chest out, and you just be humble and you keep working. That's me. And I have to say a big shout out to everyone in the background who kind of people, you know, they're supporting me from day, giving me the advice when I was second guessing as well. They know who they are, just telling me you need to go and get it done. I believe in you. You don't know who you are. So big up to every single one of you guys as well. You know exactly who you are. So big up to all those people as well. And big up to the whole community who literally from day one, I remember once putting out that video on the stool, actually, all the comments just flooded in. I can't wait. This, that, and the other. So Cyrus started firing up before we'd even put a video out. And I thought, wow, like this is actually going to be a thing. So that was insane. And these super chats here, let me get these out. Keegan says, I remember the first stream like it was yesterday. Congratulations, guys. I'm happy to be a part of your journey. Thank you, Keegan. I always see you in the comments as well, 100%. And Deep says, big up the whole United View. You give us the fans therapy. 5 at the back against Liverpool, like full view settings, so we don't get slapped up. Oh yeah, you know what? We haven't even got there yet. Yeah, exactly. Which we will do. Off the canvas boxing, big up to them. They say big 100K. Not a United fan, but love the content. Love that. Respect, that. Hope you was covering that. Hope you was up late covering that Errol Spence fight last night. You know what I mean? Doing your stuff. And Karthik says 5-5-0 full Atletico type formation against Liverpool.
That's the realest.
Yeah, it's very, very crazy. And big up to, we know what's coming. Big up to Carl Rayner. Shout out to you guys. Been here since the famous flex. Oh no, after we lost to Young Boys. All love. We're
gonna win it. We're gonna
hilarious.
Oh man, I didn't say we was gonna win it. I said we wouldn't lose. I said we'll be all right.
It'll be fine, KG. It'll be fine.
No! Is that the day that he mugged me off on my birthday and he gave me the cake that he flex? I'm still not happy.
Oh, that's another highlight as well.
No. Wait, hold on. I've got beef with KG here. What have
I done feeling?
Right. Yesterday, in the light of the 100K imminent, I dressed up all nice. I put a suit on. Yeah. I thought, when I come out, man's gonna see me. They'll be like, oh look, he dressed up for 100K. This guy, I logged on, jumped on the match view on the iPad. He's like, why is feeling out in a suit for? Everyone else is in a tracksuit and he's in a suit. He looks like a dickhead. 100K settings, fan. I was trying to do the big thing at Old Trafford represent.
But on a serious note, why was feeling in a suit though? That was the wildest thing. I was thinking, bro,
bruv, it was for the Ronaldo hat trick, so I could go
suit.
I hate him.
Oh man,
I really hate him. Nah, listen, a big shout out to Josh Phelan as well. Like he's important.
Totally different people. Different
people. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, KG. To be honest.
Thanks, Owen.
Yeah. No worries, Mike.
There you go. And DJ and James. DJ, man, what are you saying?
Yeah, man, 100K. I knew we'd get to it, man. You know, I'm just kind of grateful just to be around so many different characters, and I kind of on one of my tweets yesterday, I kind of broke everyone kind of down. I said Owen's probably the most sane one out of all of us. You know, without Flex, it wouldn't happen. You know, Josh is always pulling the strings behind the scenes. We've got, you know, James, Mr. Witness the Fitness over there. We've got KG. We got Witness the Fitness.
So funny.
We got KG, the reckless one. Like, and then we've got, you know, Faz. I call him the United View enforcer. You know, Faz ain't taking no shit from no one. Yeah. And then obviously got Marcel. He's the optimist. We need him. He's a key component of the group. So it's just lovely to be around, you know, and obviously, how can I forget Cam? You know, Cam and his analytical mind.
I forgot him.
I know you did. But like, it's just brilliant to be around this energy, you know. And from day one, Flex, you always said to me, you know, we have to move forward, good energy at all times, stay humble, and that's something that I've tried to do. And yeah, just from me, just want to say thanks to you, because like I was a fan of the whole YouTube content and the space, and the way I came through it was like just a chance meeting, you know, through the Instagrams back in the day. But yeah, man, it's a good ride to be on, and yeah, I think we can hit like 250 soon still.
Big shout.
Why not? Why not? Bai says we need a highlight reel. Need a highlight reel. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. James, what you saying, man?
First of all, the idea that KG has forgotten about Cam, I think Cam lives rent free in KG's head. So I don't think that's true at all.
Can't stand a bully.
Yeah.
Does the K in KG stand for Cam?
Yeah, he does. on the 100K thing, yeah, it's amazing, man. Like, I genuinely take the bias away from it. I think it's the best fan content on YouTube. I really do. And the team's absolutely amazing. Josh is the hardest working editor and person in the game. Gets everything done.
Wish he was here.
Flex, exactly. Phelan does a good job.
He's probably working.
Probably is.
Making a highlight reel.
Flex for bringing everyone together, to be honest. People have these opinions sometimes that some people have egos and all this, but Flex is the first person to help us, anything we need and anything like that, always there. So big up yourself, Owen, Josh, KG, all the organisation, all the recklessness. And if anyone was in doubt that the community wasn't amazing, anyone that's had their notifications on today, cheers Flex, it's gone insane. Twitter, Instagram, everything's gone insane. The community, the support from the community has been absolutely mad, and it's genuinely best community around. But I remember KG wanting the platform.
I remember that as well. Yeah, he wanted the platform.
Honestly,
what video was that?
Oh, YouTube. I don't remember how YouTube worked here, but I remember thinking, bro, the plaque is coming. Bro, they don't it's just an email, bro. Congratulations. And it's not even.
You'll get one soon, I'm sure. KG's
when he got about on his channel, he was getting to the highest amount of people that was tuned in. It was one away.
Prick. Now I've gone through it. I've gone through it, but we need to. There's some stuff we really need to talk about before we get into the Liverpool thing. I want an apology from that guy. Wait, hold on. There he is. That guy. Yeah, because I called him one day when we was doing a match viewing, and I said, "Please, man, Ronaldo needs you." You doubted him. Apologize right now, because he was getting crazy. He said, "I'm not."
What did DJ say?
He was going mad. He said, He had enough. He said, "I'm done with Ronaldo. Tear it up. I'm not apologizing. I'm finished." I said, "Seriously, please, we might need you."
Is that quote, or is that improv?
He
was there. I was pitch side watching it on the iPad, going, "Hey, Ronaldo, this guy's not apologizing, fam. He's not apologizing."
He refused. Bro, flat out. And I was like, "No, I actually believe in the superstition stuff. You might need to do it." "No, KG." And he goes, "Oh, wait, what did he say? He didn't do it, did he, Owen? What happened?"
I did though. I did. Remember, he was like, "Please, DJ, man, please, man, just say it."
In the last 10 minutes, fam.
And then I said,
so he did actually say sorry then.
No, but everyone remembers that viewing, and he was moving mad. He said, "Tell him live."
I said what I said.
I said what I said. Yeah.
All right. Well, the question is. Well, first of all, Super Chat here says, did a fan view yesterday and got rudely interrupted and it couldn't go up. Hopefully, I can do one another day. Well, I can't remember that one. I thought everything was okay yesterday. But big up, come through any game you like. Come through any game. JG says, big up from the States. Listen while working from home. Keep it up, guys. Love that. Wherever you are at work, JG, really appreciate that. And Roddy says, congrats on 100k. Great shows. You guys make me smile. Respect to you all. And hearing things like that just makes us smile as well, man. So appreciate that, man. Thank you. Edward Wood said something. I missed the chat as well. I will scroll through that. Oh yeah, there you go. Sorry, Ed Woodward. Who would have thought Ed Woodward would speak like this? Big up all you, man, them 100k. Like Big Ed's watch.
Underestimate how we speak around these parts.
That is true. Who would have thought Mike Phelan would sound like this?
Proper Manchester. Yeah,
100%.
James.
100%.
Yeah. All right, our kid.
Yes, all right, all the kids.
So the real question is to DJ is, well, do you regret it then? Because Ronaldo is, as the title says, Ronaldo's rescuing us, bro. Literally out the mud.
I don't regret it. I just think, I did say I don't regret it. I did say that he's gonna score goals. It's him. He's gonna score goals, of course. But I just think his overall game, in terms of build up play and how active he is when the team's trying to go forward, I don't think he should be our main striker next season. We can't be hinging it on a 37, 38-year-old. We can't be doing that. That's mad.
Okay. Next season. Okay, next season.
Yeah, I did say that. I said going into the new season, I don't think he can be our main striker.
So obviously we're gonna get Eric Ten Hag. What if he can get a team quite cohesive and quite fluent, working hard? Has he not got a guaranteed man who can score loads of goals if he keeps Ronaldo? Or is it a case of it's too hard for a new manager to come in and tame that? What is Ronaldo?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
It's a decent question, that one.
It's a good question because from what I've heard about Ten Hag, he ain't a dummy. He's not a mug, so he's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to really work with Ronaldo at first and see what Ronaldo can give him in terms of style of play and stuff like that. But if I was him, I'd bring in a younger striker just to deputise, just in case.
Owen, what are you saying about this Ronaldo situation? Because he is single-handedly saving us. He is old now, but he's still doing his thing though. According to DJ, he's aging and he's this and that, but he's putting up the numbers, hat tricks galore, goals galore. At 37, still doing what he's doing. How does Ten Hag approach this now? On a serious note, because there is two sides to this. What's your gut on this?
Well, first of all, DJ's getting politics lessons from KG, obviously. Do you see him dancing around that answer? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, bro.
Owen, I learned from you.
He just did the DJ two-step. You see him sidestepping that answer? He's like in the Matrix. He's giving it that.
He's a disgrace.
Nevertheless.
He said he learned from you, Owen. He just said, DJ said he learned.
I learned from you, Owen, man.
I don't know what he's talking about. Nevertheless.
Of course you don't.
Owen swears loads of things.
Of course you don't.
Don't know. Agile. Well, I said it yesterday during the full-time view that the thing is with Ronaldo is even in his prime, wherever he's been in his career, he's been surrounded by other people that he is one of, if not the greatest player of all time. But there are other people that can help him with the burden if he is having an off day or if he needs help. He is surrounded by great players all the time. At Manchester United, when he was on the ascendancy, he's got a front line of Rooney, Tevez, Berbatov. They're all pitching in 20, 25 goals a season when he's there in himself. Yeah. When he's at Real Madrid, it's Benzema and Bale are helping him out as well. Plus Modric's giving him delivery and all that kind of stuff too. He's got plenty of players surrounding him. So the idea that he would be able to come in anyway, even no matter what age he was, to Manchester United and just be, it's just going to be him that's going to be dragging us through this season. Granted, people at the beginning of the season would have said, but what about Sancho? What about Martial? What about Rashford and all the other players we got surrounded? But obviously, they're just not up to the level. They're just not up to the level this season. And we've got to the point where we are relying on a 37-year-old and we shouldn't be. Does he have a part to play? Of course he does. He still is Cristiano Ronaldo. He still is one of, if not the greatest players of all time. Is he in decline? Absolutely, because he's 37 years old. But as James said yesterday, he's falling from a very high point. If he was in a front line or a team that was actually pitching in what they're supposed to be doing, I don't think there would be this amount of scrutiny. It's the fact that if it wasn't for Ronaldo yesterday, not just like the hat trick, but legitimately, nobody else is scoring. No one's scoring yesterday. If it's not Ronaldo, occasionally Bruno will get a goal. That's about it. That's it. So, you know, for me, he does have a part to play next season. But again, it depends on who is supporting him. If we can get a striker that's going to be a younger striker, whether it's Nunes or whatever, that can support him next season, that'll be really beneficial. Because I think people had hoped, again, that other players in the squad would be supporting him this season. That hasn't worked out that way, unfortunately. But does he have a part to play? Of course he does. It's just a case of if we get people around it. If we're in the same position this time next season, where like it's Cristiano Ronaldo or nothing, then I don't know what's happened in the past in the 12 months to come.
A lot more to talk about on this. We ain't going to stop. Nathaniel says, big up, guys. Was a stray United fan before seeing Flex on United stand. Followed you all over and found a home. Cheers to 100K. Big up to you, Nathaniel. Love that, bro. You're not stray anymore, man. You got a nice community here and a home. Like I said, Patrick says, carrying passages don't work anymore. Buy a new striker. I think, do you mean, Patrick, to accompany him because he can't carry everyone? Or do you mean to replace Ronaldo? Let us know. But thanks for that, Patrick. And Amoslo says, younger striker, this man DJ is guilty of all charges. This man didn't apologize in time. Oh, wow. And KG's burner account, KG football team cursed, says, sack me, Flex. I jinxed Man United, Nigeria, and now Ajax.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to do with Ajax, bro. I've got nothing to do with it. Whoa.
Tevin says, I like how we keep saying Ronaldo won't fit in with Eric Ten Hag when Haller is his main striker now. We all know how mobile and energetic Haller is. Ironic face, sarcastic face. Good point. Really that is actually a good point. And there was someone else, I think it was.
He didn't start today, though, for some reason. Hello.
Yeah, he was on the bench.
Yeah, he didn't start in the cup final.
And Ronaldo says, you're very welcome. When will you address my stats when it doesn't rain? Nobody acknowledging how well I do do on a clean day where my joints ain't strained.
True, man.
And we are there with it.
Right.
Yeah, I read that one.
I was just in Amsterdam, just doing a little trial with Ten Hag today, but I've got to go and like put the cones on the coach. Didn't.
I don't know. Well, Mike, the game wasn't. I don't know if you might have went to the wrong destination, Mike, because the game was in Rotterdam.
That makes sense.
You was just putting cones out on an empty pitch in a
Of course
suit.
he was.
That pretty much sums it up. That sums up what you do.
I was calling Eric Ten Hag, and then I was like, "What's going on?" He wasn't answering the phone. I thought it was just because of the something like that.
Okay, but, so you thought he was just late, but really, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like old type of settings, man. But
yeah, it's fine.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll see him anyway because my contract still goes till 2024 anyway. So I'm gonna see him in the summer.
Are you gonna be on tour with him?
100%. Hey, if you don't come on tour, hit me up, fam.
All right,
I'll hook it up, fam. Hotel players, you can meet everyone, fam. The tour footage will be mad. I'll even do an interview with you if you want.
Okay, Mike. Appreciate it, love. Love it, Mike. Later.
Ours.
Oh my god!
See that characters become a part of the show.
I don't know. It's just something that just happened. Another thing that happened on United. I feel like everything on United Views just happened by accident. Everything. James, to finish off, well, not to finish off on this Ronaldo thing, but to extend on it really. How are you seeing it, bro?
There's kind of two sides to it. There's Ten Hag's viewpoint where it's like, if he's coming in and signing a contract for 4 or 5 years, then Ronaldo's not obviously going to be here for that length of time, right? So the idea of building a team around Ronaldo is one that he shouldn't be looking at. So why would he build a team around Ronaldo next year when he's going to have to replace him for the 3 years after that? It makes no sense, right? So from that point of view, it makes little sense to have him have the team built around him. He could be an option and could be used, but he shouldn't be the main focal point next season. You've then got the other side of the coin, which is like Ronaldo's the third top scorer in the Premier League this season. He scored back-to-back hat-tricks at Old Trafford. People keep on citing the fact he's 37, but we need to remember he's Cristiano Ronaldo and he's not your average 37-year-old. He's in physical condition of like a 28-year-old. He doesn't press, but that's never been his game. That wasn't his game when he was 25, when he was 28. So I think he's fit enough to play however many games a season. So I'm kind of split on it, to be honest. I don't think he's going to be here long term. We might get one more season. It's just whether Ronaldo's happy to take like a rotational role next season and play the odd game and stuff. And is he going to be happy playing Conference League or Europa League and stuff? And does he deserve to? Like, he's all-time record holder, numerous things in the Champions League. Like, it'd be a shame to see him in like Azerbaijan or somewhere playing like on a Thursday night. So, yeah, I'm kind of torn on Ronaldo. Part of me just wants him to just enjoy his retirement. Part of me wants him to prove everyone wrong. I'm not sure I'm going to sit on the fence.
KG, you got the kind of last say on the Ronaldo situation.
It's crazy because James, like, he makes a great point, right? The thing of Ronaldo being a bit part player, it doesn't sit right with anyone because we know he's not that kind of guy. Even I watched someone send me a video, Ronaldo in the tunnel, bro. What Ronaldo was doing in the tunnel is the job you expect of Maguire. He's getting literally the guy. He's not even with the team first. He comes out, puffs out his chest, and he starts greeting everyone, trying to get everyone in the right mindset. Leaves out Maguire a little bit. He's like, oh, Maguire
gives him a little pat. He's a
little, yeah. That's Maguire's job though. But obviously Maguire relegated a few times. Doesn't know.
How do we not know that just before that clip, before that bit on Ronaldo, that Harry Maguire didn't do that on the way walking to the front of the?
No, but it's not the time though. This is why Ronaldo.
Yeah, but that was Ronaldo's time to do it. But how do you know that Maguire didn't do it already?
The camera's there though. He knows this is the bit we're waiting for. We've seen it many times. The tunnel where the teams are waiting. This is the moment when you do. We had it with Roy Keane and Vieira when when Gary Neville won. We've had this is not a new thing. This is not a new thing. If you play for a big club, you expect the camera to be in there. Somebody's watching. Ronaldo knows that, and he said, "Watch this. let me show you. Look, I'm the captain."
Action.
Literally, and it was a good little tunnel performance. But then after that, obviously, it didn't work because we still shipped in loads of stupid goals. It's going to be an issue next season. Me personally, I thought. You can't tell Ronaldo to sit down. The last time they told Ronaldo to sit down, he just went to Portugal.
He went to Portugal. He went down a private
back
jet,
and scored a hat trick.
Portugal. So it is. The killer is. I don't want to call it the problem because Ronaldo's not a problem, but it's a potential problem coming unless we decide that he's the main striker and we just have to work with him and work at his pace. As long as we just have to decide that and play around him, fine. If we can do that, then by all means, let's go. But it just doesn't feel like proper building towards a future with that in mind. Like if you do like sign a Nunes, if you tell him you're going to play like 20 games next season, I don't think he's up for that. He wants to play. He's going to want to play consistent. But then there's space because it's not like everyone's firing. So if someone plays in another position, there's a higher chance. But if you're looking to be the center forward, you're gonna be feeding off scraps because Ronaldo's not giving up his place to anybody. That's just
he's
that's
not.
just how it is.
He's not. Daily Cool 24 says shout out to Owen for holding it down for real, 100%. I can't stress that enough. Owen does behind the scenes on a daily basis.
Shout out the mods as well, please. Shout out the mods.
Mods have been there since early. Since early, you don't know who you are. You got David Lee, Steffi Jenkins, Mimi in there. Like, listen, you guys. You lot of peoples, you lot of peoples. Sandro Rodriguez says, is anyone concerned about Bruno? Literally secured the bag and bounced. The man complains to his teammates about his own crap long balls. LOL. I want to take this one. I was one of the first people to defend his contract extension in quite a big minority, to be fair. I understand a lot of people at that time, a few weeks back, were this is exactly what's wrong with the club, rewarding failure. It's not this, it's not that. I remember KG was very vocal in saying, Have people lost their minds? He's literally been our best player since he's come. Don't forget, etc., etc. And I agree with all of that. But I can also call out what I'm seeing with my eyes. And since that contract extension, he's dropped some serious thinkers. And he did something yesterday, which I turned around to the guy next to me because it actually genuinely pissed me off. It really did. It did. He tried some mad pass, that just didn't work. It just did. I think he lost it or he got tackled. It went out. Something happened, and he's turned around to Alex Telles. And he's just
For no reason.
Yeah.
For
I
no
don't know if
reason.
you saw it. I don't know if they showed it on TV. He just turned around to Alex Telles and was like, ugh. I'm like,
Did you make that noise?
Yeah. He did.
What was it?
He's like, "Ugh,
What noise? What noise was that?
How did you to the pitch? How did you hear that, mate?
I'm in row
Sound like a
6.
bad tennis player.
I was shouting at Anthony Elanga, right back settings, yeah? You can't play right. Look at you, right back. You think you're wicked? Yeah, I was saying that.
Wait, so you're putting him down when you're trying to make him play good? What's
No,
wrong?
it's when he's winning the tackles. Try and make him laugh and that.
No, Flex, this is a vital game for us to get top 4. And you're trying to distract the right back, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
But you got to admit, the tone isn't like what the people were doing to Pogba. Weren't that type of thing.
No, but Flex, what you're doing though, we have to address it as a
saying, whoa, right back settings, yeah? What is that, you, yeah? Like, that's what I was doing. I was like, raw, big AWB on bench, can't even come. Raw. I was doing that.
And imagine he turned around and went, "Excuse me, I'm trying to play a game here. Okay, can you stop distracting me? Kind of important. Last minute. Don't
Well,
want to see
it
the
just
goal."
proves that out of 75,000 people, you can't hear the people on the 6th row. You know. But anyway, back to my point. Yeah, that's you got to remember, bro. Yeah, these games are mad, innit? Like when you're sitting in your seat that consistently and seeing loads of bullshit happen each week, you start to do madness as fans. Or I do. So anyway, Bruno turns around and does this. I said, what are you doing? I said, nah, man. I said, nah, Bruno. I said, nah, Bruno, man. Nah. And then he done something even more mad. I think Rashi had the ball and there was a few R's and something, and then the ball went out for a corner. And he's turning around to the fans going, yeah, come on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that?
God. Yeah.
Bro, you just you're dropping currently a 0 out of 10, and there's still 10 minutes to go. But the cheek to say like, yeah, but that's Bruno, innit? That's just what he is. So
That's right.
Back to what someone's point was, who was saying, are we going to talk about him? He's had a disaster class.
Wait,
since
someone's got some real sound effects. I'm not gonna lie, I can't concentrate.
Yeah.
Whoever's got the kids,
Yeah.
Is
Is it in DJ's house? Is it in James's house?
His house doesn't look like it could be in. Wait. Wait.
Unless I've got kids. I don't
Process
know
of
about.
mute. Process of mute.
Process
Not
of
me.
mute. Hold on. Why is everyone trying to be quiet now? Where the kids gone?
Right, hold on. Right, I've muted Owen. It's not Owen. I'm going to mute James. Sounding kind of quiet when James ain't in.
I
To be
think
fair.
There's no kids in my house.
It's not KG.
It's not me. I know it's DJ. From look how good he is.
This is like them. You know the Bush Tucker trials. Like KG. It's not you.
It's not you.
James.
DJ, it might be you.
It's me. It is me.
It's him, bro.
Who
Who's
done it?
guilty
Who
as
done
sin?
it?
Yeah.
The who done it? It was me. I wanted to see if you know gonna clock. I was like,
Yeah.
He looks so
Yeah.
guilty, bro. He looks guilty.
Guilty is charged, man. Big up
Oh,
Vishal.
man.
Vishal says congratulations on 100k. Big up to the team. You guys are putting in good yards. Keep growing. 100%. We will, man. We will, Vishal. Thanks for the love. But yeah, the Bruno situation. I mean, the floor's open, isn't it? I've said my piece, but someone was saying there, like just alluding to the point that since the contract extension, it hasn't been great.
I personally, I think it's before that, mate. I really do.
Yeah,
I've been on Bruno's case for a while, to be honest. I don't think he contributes in terms of stats, right? And me and KG have had this discussion before. His stats were crazy last year and they've been pretty good this year. But in terms of like how we play and mistakes and general patterns of play on the pitch and stuff, he's not great, man. And I kind of side with Cam on it. He, like, positionally, he's very poor. He gives away the ball a lot. He gave away a square ball yesterday in our own half. Like, he played like a 10-yard square pass and they had a counter-attack, like 3-on-2. And it's like, it's absolute madness. And people, I said on the Full View yesterday, like on the match reaction, that people think he'd get in a Pep team or he'd be the first name on a Ten Hag team sheet. They're mad. Like, they're absolutely mad, because he's not that kind of player. He doesn't keep possession well. He would have to change his game for that. He's also missed a couple of chances. I mean, we talked about like favorite moments from like United View and stuff before. Faz saying that he can't forgive Bruno, honestly, on his fan cam. Like, I cannot forgive you. I cannot forgive you. Honestly, like, he fully went in on him for that Middlesbrough miss, right? And he's literally like, that's what I think about every time Bruno misses a chance. I just picture Faz like going absolutely nuts. Like, literally, I cannot forgive you. He goes nuts, man. And literally, he does. He misses so many chances. He missed another one a couple of weeks ago. And yes, he obviously has contributed. He saved our season last season to some extent since he came in January, and he's been very good, but he does drop some clangers. And 240 grand a week, when we didn't know who the manager was going to be, just seemed like a bit out there. And it's proven to be a bit of a poor decision maybe at the moment.
KG, is this harsh?
I'll jump in. No, I would say, it's getting bad because the agenda is strong in me. There's players that I just love, and I will hold on to them and say, everything's fine.
Sorry, the what?
Agenda.
Agenda. KG.
Yeah, it's not me that did it. The fans did it still.
Okay.
But the agenda string anyway. Yeah,
so you just adopted the word. All right.
Yeah. Because I had it with Wan-Bissaka. It took me a very long time to realize, hey, Wan-Bissaka's not that good, There's one. There's one game I was watching, and I was like, bro.
Yo, I've seen KG in the comments on Twitter all hours of the day, early morning, 6 a.m., 10 p.m., fighting everyone in the comments about Wan-Bissaka, bringing up statistics, running down his name through the mud.
Not even that. Forget about Twitter. How many hours have we spent on here? Like, I feel like I've lost about 3 days of my life debating with KG about Aaron Wan effing Bissaka on this stream. And now he just goes, actually, you know what? He might not be that good.
No, KG, you can't subject us to all of that and then just quit now.
Bro, you are. You see you, yeah.
I am.
There's a stereotype out there about dads like you.
I am who I am.
You disowned your kids just like that.
No. But we still love the family in it. It's just when you realize, obviously we're gonna work on that child's personality. You know what I mean?
KG, what about the shortlist? What about the shortlist they picked him off of as well?
804 right backs they looked at before they looked at him. But anyway, I had this moment where, I have these moments where I'll say, you know what? This could be an issue here. Yeah? Bruno started, under Ralph, he started becoming a bit more economical with the ball. Yeah? You weren't just doing a madness, what I'm used to seeing Bruno do. Now, yesterday's performance, when you gave him a 3 or a 2 on the match ratings, I said, you know what? Like, I can't even fight this. Bruno's moving mad. Bruno, like, it's mad. Like,
he is.
This is bad though. No, when you watch it and you say, I really love you as a player, but you're
doing nuts stuff.
Bad.
You're doing nuts.
This is bad. And it hasn't been like he's been like this all the time, but he's just got into a horrible state of form, and he has to fix it. And I don't know what it is about. Maybe he needs some goals. Maybe he needs to score a penalty. He needs something, because this is probably the longest.
I think he needs competition, boys. I think he needs competition.
Well, and that. That's a good job.
Well, then, no, but you need a manager that's going to respect the competition, because let's say yesterday, Lingard played better than Bruno, and Bruno stayed on the pitch the whole game, which was unfair. So it kind of says, no matter what, that's what our manager showed us yesterday, is that he's going to keep on. Bruno doesn't get subbed. I think Pogba will come off before Bruno. Everyone else will come off before Bruno. And yesterday, Bruno deserved to come off the pitch.
So I've got a question. Actually based on that. So by all accounts, Donny might be coming back to Man United, to play under Ten Hag, right? So does Donny then start putting pressure on Bruno, because he's going to be used to that Ajax system, that style of play that I'm guessing we're going to try and implement here? Do you reckon he starts pushing Bruno for that number 10 spot, or they're going to coexist, i.e. Donny takes Pogba's position as the more sort of like up and down midfielder, obviously, and then we'll buy a 6. Do you reckon it'll be a 6, Donny and Bruno?
Well, Faz did a space the other day, and Ajax was on it, right? And they were talking about Donny and talking about Ten Hag, and basically they said that the way Ten Hag plays at the moment is he plays with a 6 and a 10, and then he plays someone to connect the play. And he was like linking the fact that Donny would be that person that would connect the play. So if you believe what he says, then he wouldn't take Bruno's spot as a 10. But I like the idea of Donny in a 10, and I think he could take that position. But if you listen to Ajax, like I think Ten Hag would probably prefer him in the middle of the 6 and the 10.
Okay, and it's mad. Owen, what are you saying? What's your thoughts on Bruno and what he's doing with this squad at the moment? And do you think that he should be looking at his position like it's dangerous for him next season?
He's indicative of a lot of players this season, really, isn't he? That very inconsistent. Maybe has a good game, not even a good game, good 20 minutes, and you go, "Oh, Bruno's up for it today." Does something, you go, "That's good," and then will disappear with the rest of the team for the rest of the game. I still would have given him the new contract because, again, I think people have to look at it in context of that was going on since July. You know, people looked at that contract extension and felt like it happened overnight, and it really didn't. He could have signed that. That could have been agreed in October, and we'd all be going, great. You know, oh yeah, you know, but it's just because it's now. And me and KG were talking about it the other day that, you know, Erik ten Hag's had how many rounds of discussions with Manchester United? You don't think at any point Bruno Fernandes getting a contract extension was brought up and just go, Bruno Fernandes, he factored in next season? Yep, cool. We're going to give him a new contract anyway. That's fine. That's done. Should his place in the team be up for discussion? Possibly, but who comes in to replace him right now and does a better job?
Herrera.
Andreas, you know, it's not pre-season, KG.
Juan Mata based on the other day.
Yeah, maybe it could be Juan Mata. He's running around a lot more. Yeah.
He was the best player on the pitch when he came 100%.
on. That's what you got to do. You got to charge him up for about 3 years of not playing, and then maybe right towards the end, you'll have that energy.
He's
all
like
those cappuccinos in the cafe, KG. All those cappuccinos he's having. He's fired up.
In true Ricky fashion, though. He's locked and loaded. He is there. He's training them. He's fit. He's ready. He can call it. The fact that they haven't played him is so long. Do you know what I mean? I hear you on that, Owen. But he's there. He's ready to be called upon. He is.
Owen said charging for 3 years, bro. Owen.
Out of order.
That was big.
I think we need to buy another. Well, I think we need to buy another 10. Or if you're not going to go and buy a 10, you then promote someone like Hannibal to be sort of like the Bruno understudy. That's what I think we should do. Have someone ready that can come in if Bruno needs to sit out. Because I think that's the issue with him. I think it might be a bit of burnout. I think it's, you know, he's put so much pressure on himself to be the creative force for United since he came. Like, needs a bit of a rest, man. Give someone else a chance in the 10, get that hunger back.
DJ, would you be confident with that, knowing that if, say, Bruno Fernandes does his cruciates, it's Hannibal's going to be playing that role for the remainder of the season? Not that it said he's not capable, but like that there is a drop off.
Yeah, that's a big.
That would be a concern.
Yeah, that's
It'd
a big
matter
drop
for the rest of the season. It'd be matter. Like Ralph's already spoke about
charged up,
putting the kids. There you go. And he spoke about putting the kids into this shit show. Ralph basically said, "Nah, mate. Yeah, you ain't doing the kids any favors putting them into that shit."
That press conference yesterday was brilliant. That press conference he did after the game. Yeah. If you haven't watched it after the game, go and watch it, because basically he just sort of went, actually, you know what, guys? We were rubbish. We were lucky to win. And he basically says, look, we got Liverpool on Tuesday. We'd be lucky to get a point.
That's basically what he said.
He's like, if you defend like that, you don't deserve to be in the top 4. Literally what he said. He said, we are the only team in the league that concedes goals like that. And not that he was throwing the players under. I think this is the closest that Ralph will get to throwing the players under the bus, in the sense that he said, look, I spoke to them before the game and in training all week. Yes, we're not playing with a CDM. Yes, Paul Pogba, you're going to be a deep line player. I know that's not really your strong suit, but it's bottom of the league. It's Norwich. Just keep your discipline. Think like a defensive midfielder. He said, everyone think like a defensive midfielder. Keep your shape. And of course, you're better players than them. You'll win. And he's basically in that press conference going, and we couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
So
that's basically what
when
he
it
said.
comes to Tuesday.
That bit there where he said, we spoke about we've got a very offensive midfield, but I told everybody to literally think as defenders. And it was insane. And that there just shows you like where the squad's at, because you need to we should watch it.
I lost it yesterday. I'll be honest with you guys. As much as we're here, and it's a great space to just talk about what's next
Yeah.
and find out what you lot are thinking as well. Like yesterday, Lindelof and Maguire look like they've never played with each other in their lives. Wait, the whole back four. Let me not even just focus on them. The whole back four looked like they didn't even know each other. Like, I've just met you just now. Yeah, it was shambolic. I couldn't believe it. I don't know. Did Lindelof and Maguire switch sides as well, in a centre back pairing? Because I think I saw.
I think they did. Yeah, Maguire was on the right hand side of the two. Yeah,
it's mad.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Lindelof was left centre back yesterday.
It was shambolic. It was disgraceful. I was so annoyed. And you know what's crazy? Yeah, Liverpool can probably go and do the quadruple or something stupid like that. Yeah, I need this to be a message to the Man United players because they watch sometimes. You have to stop them. That Tuesday game, it's imperative. You like it feels stupid for me to say we should just write it off, but we can't write it off. This is Liverpool, bro. We need to, if we can hurt them, they hurt us at home. They hurt all your fans, all the fans in the stadium. 5-0, bro. It's unacceptable, bro.
KG, I'm with you. I think every fan's with you. But be realistic here. We can say these things. I'm sure Ralph's given the same speech. I'm sure Ralph gave the same speech before Man City. These are your local rivals, guys. How did that end up? 4-1. They battered us. We didn't do anything in the second half. Now, again, not wanting to be negative or defeatist, and this is literally what the manager is saying yesterday. He goes, wow, you never know. Things happen in football. Is literally what he was saying when it comes to the game Tuesday. But
when KG watches that press conference, I wish he would have watched it before because when he starts talking about Liverpool, that bit's peak because he's like, you know, people we do something that people may not think can happen, but in football, funny things happen.
He went. Funny thing. He's like, funny things can happen. Maybe we get a point. He's not even talking about the win.
Vishal says our next 3 games are Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea. How many points do we need to be still in it? I'd take a win against Arsenal and a draw against Chelsea if we can. No chance otherwise. And the super chat here from United Channel says, who is playing well this season? Now take away Bruno and CR7 this season. Where will we be? United fans tend to attack our best players. Why? Collectively, obviously Bruno's going through a really bad patch. Obviously, since he's been here, he's been good, but this year's been poor. So I hear what you're saying there. And Abhay says, Ronaldo 10 goals, 4 matches, scored 2 against the top 10. And Lil Yo-Yo says, KG, you have finally seen the light about Bambi. We all deserve an apology for hearing you squeal about this guy for ages. Big up 100k, and DJ is looking at you a certain way, bro.
This is very true. And
I want to focus on the Liverpool thing. Can we?
No. You're on about receipts, yeah. You're on about receipts and apologizing to people. Do you know what I mean? Like,
DJ, you get the hell out of here.
Boris Gary over there.
Wait, I've seen this
Boris
man
Gary.
contact HR.
Here he is again.
Right? He contacted HR, a few days ago, with complaints. You KG, is there something you want to say? Is there something you want to get off your chest right now?
Listen, I want to hear from you first, big man, because you still haven't apologized to Ronaldo. So until I get that apology from you, I'm keeping quiet. Now,
you ain't getting one.
There you go.
Jeremy Kyle settings.
You know how? Because I know he's not over there. I'm just looking at a picture of him. Oh, wait. No, seriously, guys. I need you lot to just go on this journey with me for a second. Man United.
No.
They must have one game.
KG, let me say something to you, yeah?
Come on, man.
Me and you were the 2 dickheads driving up the M6 saying, we will not lose today. Let me just leave that with you.
We done it with, remember, Carrick. You see that how Carrick just decided that what was it, Carrick, when we played, was it Spurs?
Chelsea away.
Just one game, bro. You can't let them do it. You have to, I know we're shit. I know, hoping for that, seeing how Pookie had them, man, confused. They didn't know what was getting. They said, look at the movement. I've never seen movement like this in Europe. These men were discombobulated, bro. But I'm telling you, give me 90 minutes.
It's not gonna happen. I tell you,
These,
now, it's gonna happen.
these men can manage about 20
It's
minutes, 30 minutes
It's
max.
not gonna
That's
happen,
it.
bro.
Max.
Manny Good Vibe says Lindelof wasn't bad. He saved us a lot yesterday. And Rohit says Ten Hag just lost the Dutch Cup final. Last 10 minutes, guys. Let's Oh, sorry, just quickly. Carl Rayner says KG on the Will Smith settings with Wan-Bissaka. Oh wow. I want to get these. I want to talk a little bit about Ten Hag as well. But James, we've got Liverpool next.
Shit.
Yeah, we have.
We've got Liverpool, then Arsenal, then Chelsea. So, yeah, we won our game when Arsenal and Spurs both lost. Arsenal do play Chelsea the day after we play Liverpool, so there's something probably in that. But how are you seeing it, bro? What does yesterday mean anything to you?
I don't know, mate. The super chat before said how many points do we need to still be in it, right? I think
how many points?
Yeah, I think like I probably agree with the super chat. Like I'd take a win against Arsenal and a draw against Chelsea, and I'd pretty much run with that. To be honest, I'd be really happy with that. With 4 out of the 9, we used to be a team, right, under Ollie and under different managers, where you could say, oh, it's 90 minutes, it's one game. We might turn up for 90 minutes. We might get a result. That's not the case anymore. People saying, oh, you don't know what you're going to get with United. No, you know exactly what you're going to get with United. You get the same shit week in, week out. And if you don't believe that, then you've not watched us all season, mate. We've been crap every single game this season. Every single game.
Sounds like you're talking to KG.
I am. I'm literally.
Yeah.
I can't look down or whatever, but literally, I am chatting to KG because you can't believe it, mate. There's no logical reason that you can say to me that we're going to turn up for 90 minutes on Tuesday. And I'm with you on the fact that they should be able to. Listen, no one hates Liverpool more than me. I absolutely despise them, mate. And I wish me or you were given the team talk on Tuesday, but we're not. And even if we were, then players aren't capable of listening, mate. They're not capable of applying anything that Ralph tells them. And they're just not capable of putting in that performance. So I hope this gets clipped up. I hope we go and beat them at Anfield. I'll be absolutely buzzing. But mark my word, mate, it's not happening. The players are not capable of it. I promise you that.
On that note, I was going to ask everybody what their predictions were for Anfield, but I feel like
we don't do that here. We don't do predictions.
Boys, it's like lambs to the slaughter, isn't it? That's
is it? Can I just get everyone? This is more to the community, actually. Maybe with a yes or no or whatever you want to type to put your view across. Is it like, are we just sitting ducks against Liverpool? Then are we saying like what Owen's saying? We're going into this big ass game against Liverpool, who have embarrassed us. They've just got themselves into the FA Cup final. They've got a semi-final against Villarreal. They are chasing down the Premier League and know that no points can be slipped up on. And they're facing a Man United that needed just to rely on the 37-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo hat-trick to beat bottom of the league Norwich. Are we just sitting ducks? Is it going to be another easy 3-4, 5-0? Or is there some way, I don't know, we play a back 5 or something and just stink it out and get a 0? Are we just saying we're sitting ducks here? Is that what
they're happy? They're happy they're playing us. They're 100%. They are looking forward to playing us on Tuesday. Yeah, like legitimately, they are looking at that going, like, before it'd be like, oh, United are coming to Anfield. That's going to be a tricky one. They're like, United come to Anfield. Good. We're going to...
Mate, I tell you what, this United team,
on Tuesday.
Based on the evidence this season, this United team, they fold under pressure. So imagine going to one of the most hostile environments in English football. They're going to fold, yeah? And Ronaldo, he'll put up a fight as long as he can, but it will go pear-shaped for us. I'm telling you, yeah? And Liverpool don't play with their food. They don't. So 1 will go in, 2, 3.
I wouldn't even be shocked. So in the game like against City earlier on this season, where we equalised, didn't we? Sanchez scored the unbelievable goal, and you go, hey, up. What's going on here? Like when it was Jose's last game, and we actually equalised, even though we got battered, and we equalised. You go, hey, what's going on here? But then the final score is like 5-1 or something like that. You go, oh, actually,
Do you know what else I need to add into this as well? Can I just add this? Sorry, because I was thinking. There's no Fred to run around in midfield. Yeah, you can say what you want about McTominay. There's no McTominay to run around and do the passion thing and kick man. Our midfield has to be centrally, if he's going to go with a 2-man, if he's going to play the same shape, it has to be Matic and Pogba.
That's why Matic didn't play yesterday.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, why didn't Matic play yesterday?" That's because Matic doesn't play on Saturday and Tuesday. It just wouldn't happen. And I think Ralph thought, you know, well, they'll be able to do a job. It's bottom of the table. We'll be
And they had to
okay.
bring him on.
And it wasn't. It wasn't okay.
He had to bring
But
him
he'll
on.
play.
So with that in mind, bearing in mind our midfield is as fragile as hell. You've got Paul Pogba, who's just been abused by his own fans, and heckled off the pitch, when there was plenty of other players playing shit. But the thing of you don't boo your players in the stadium / in the ground, clearly doesn't apply to everyone. You know, Maguire got cheered.
What did they boo him yesterday? What was that about, though?
They just thought he played shit. It just like it's the same thing. Again, I never posted it. I didn't even put it in a group in the end. Last week at Everton, vile. It was vile.
Yeah.
Vile. It was that bad. I actually said to myself, I'm not going to add to this toxicity by even posting this. Like I recorded it because I was like, right, this is mad. What's going on here? And I watched it back and it just made me uncomfortable. I was just like, I'm not.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. It made me kind of feel sick, man. And you know, he took it within his stride, but he shouldn't have to. Like, it's wrong. It's just plain wrong. It's plain wrong.
And that's not excusing his performances as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know, he had an up and down game yesterday. Let's have it right. In the first half, or at some point, there was a guy that was sitting next to me, right behind me, and the ball went up in the air and Pogba didn't jump for it. And he went, I can jump for the ball, Pogba, you lazy shite. That's what he said, yeah? And then straight after, and I mean straight after, I think the ball went up in the air again. He plucked it down, nutmegged the guy.
I saw that.
Unbelievable bit of skill. Yeah.
I turned around. I actually turned around. I said, look at ya.
In the eyes.
Yeah. I said, look at ya. And he looked at me and he smiled. He went, oh yeah. But look, it's not, you know, again, his performance, you know, Bruno, if anything, but he's giving the ball away left, right, and centre. Not one boo. I know people bring it into, but he doesn't want to be here or he's going to leave anyway and Rayola, all that. That's fine. But what happened to within the 90 minutes, within the stadium, like just sticking by it? I think it's just selective because it has happened to Rashford sometimes. He's been clapped off the pitch, you know.
Rashford was a disgrace yesterday.
Lingard did the same. Lingard doesn't want to be there.
Lingard was putting on West Ham shirts. Like,
no,
KG wasn't happy.
Bro,
so,
the absolute piss, actually. I need to say this, actually. What Rashford did yesterday was disgraceful. You had a 37-year-old man, running back, trying to like regain possession, trying to win the ball back, dying minutes. Bro, you have not played any football. You come on the pitch, I expect you to run. Don't lose the ball and just say, you know, walk in. Rashford I don't know what he wants. I don't know what it takes, but if you're not happy, hand in a transfer request, big man. If you're not happy, if this is broken for you, and this is a player that I like Rashford, I love these players. But if you're not happy here, I can't get in this. Again, the rot is there, bruv, where these men just don't try. All it was yesterday is trying, bruv. You man let Norwich fucking City, bruv, take the piss like that. And so next game is Liverpool. I can't have it, bro. We can't say there's no chance. Them man need to do something. And I pray they clip this. Them man need to understand 5-0 is unacceptable, bruv. And you have to do something. So even if that means everyone dying at the back, literally, just everybody, bro. I'm talking just everything. Yeah. Everybody, bruv. And then getting a 1 minute, you know, like a smash and grab. That's all we can do in this game.
Yeah, it's going to be horrible. Yeah.
Do that, bruv. But you can't go into that game saying it's
even
over.
A 0-0.
You don't deserve it, bruv. All of them players, bro, pricks, a lot of them. If they walk off that pitch saying we've already lost, bruv, I don't want them in this team, bruv. All of them, look, hand in your transfer request, bruv, because I can't have it, bruv. We turn up, we give our good money. There's away fans go into that game, bruv. You deserve to put on a show for them. At least, bro. These are our biggest rivals, bruv. This game means the most, bro. I hate Liverpool, bro. And no, it's real, bro. So I don't want to hear it's over, bro. I want you, man, to die on the line, bro. It has to be that, bro. About what do you call it, bro? These man can give quadruple, bro. In your era, fam, it's not on, bro. Nah, bro. Don't piss me off, bro. Them man better be ready on Tuesday, you know. I promise you, because it's
facts.
Yeah.
Facts. No, you're right. You're right.
It's true.
Sorry, bro.
Owen,
talk to us.
KG must have said bruv about 10 million times. When he gets angry, he ups the bruv to another level.
No, I'm furious. No, seriously, I'm not. It's not even. It's actually. It's got to a stage here where, bro, us man turn up, bro. We care about it. We love this club. And I remember sitting at Old Trafford on that 5-0 loss. And I was saying to myself, how is this happening? How? This is our biggest rivals. And you lot allowed them to do this.
KG, do you know why? Because these men are just dickheads, bro. They are.
They can't do it,
They're
though.
dickheads, bro.
And they need to redeem themselves, bro, because that loss there is unacceptable. You cannot do that. That cannot happen. Bro, Sir Alex was there, bro. Who else do you want to be there, fam? Nah, man. Come on, man.
Say that Dalglish is going to be over there, innit?
All of them, we need to do a madness. If we can stop them from winning the league, it will taste so good. If we can, I'm telling you, if we can stop them, it will be brilliant, bruv.
Lil Yo-Yo said, these players have zero battle. I have zero confidence in this game at all. I'd rather we forfeit the game and they take a 3-0 win so we don't have to see it.
It's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible, boys. Literally, lambs to the slaughter, man.
No, they need to turn up. The same way when City tried to win, they tried to win the league. Was it
We beat them 3-2.
Yeah.
Pogba turned up.
Pogba turned up and it was just mad that day. They said, they can't win the league against us. It's an embarrassment. We have to show that. We have to. We're just in that one game. Even if you're good for 30 minutes and you just defend for your lives, in the end, I'll take that. But you don't just go there and lie down for them, man. Not at all.
But defending for your lives, KG, like Flex was talking about the midfield before, doesn't the defence not worry you? No Varane. So we've probably got Wan-Bissaka, Tellez, Lindelof and Maguire against any three of Salah, Jota, Diaz and Firmino.
All of them lot need to work together, though. It's all it takes.
Don't see it.
I know it does. Listen, what I'm asking for, because I haven't seen it this season, but give me a game. Give me a game where you go crazy. They did it against Spurs. That Spurs game, they just decided they did it for Oli. Yeah? Remember that El Saki?
That was a shit game. That game there was awful as well.
We
had to change to 5 at the back. Because we were so shit leading into it, conceded so many goals. Went 5 at the back. Spurs were even worse. Under Nuno, waited, sitting duck. We all left that game at 3-0 and said, "Don't listen to that. That was not real. That was not a judgment." Then we lost the next game.
Give me that fake performance. I need one of those fake performances.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Just for tomorrow. And then
I don't think we have
Arsenal, and then something happens. Not tomorrow, Tuesday. Choco Page said, "I would rather take an auto 2-0 than play Liverpool." Jesus. And Lil Yo-Yo says, "Drink every time KG says, bruv."
I was mad.
He's smashed.
We'll talk about it in a little bit more detail. Probably, the game's day after tomorrow, isn't it? So previews and stuff tomorrow and stuff like that, reaction. But I don't know, man. Ralph's got to come up with something big tactically. I don't know if he needs to go to a 5, but then if you say you go with a 5, and say you got the wing backs, and then you got the 3 central midfielders, what you're gonna have? Tellez as a left wing back, then the 3 midfielders next to him. You're gonna have Bruno, Pogba and Matic, and then Wan-Bissaka as a right wing back, and then you're going to play Lindelof, Maguire, maybe Bailly. If Varane's not there, I can't see it. I just can't see him just going to a back 5. There's not even enough players fit to do it that he's rating right now. Then, God knows. I just 2 up front. What are you going to say? Or do you just stick Bruno up front with Ronaldo? But you need pace in behind. You need someone who's going to run. Liverpool play such a high line. You're going to need Elanga, or obviously Rashford's been horrendous. But do you say to him, just stay up front with Ronaldo and just run in behind? What do you do? Does Sancho have to sit? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. That garbage as well, but we ain't got time.
There you go.
Right, bro.
I'll tell you what, whoever's doing the match for you on Tuesday deserves a raise, because it's going to be absolutely horrendous to watch. So big up to whoever's doing it. You two can flip a coin over it, because honestly, it's going to be awful.
Well, you have to wait and see about that. Yeah.
KG's
definitely doing it. I know that. It's gonna be crazy. Guys, wicked show as usual. We ended on a touch of reality, to be honest. We started on we did start on reality. We are at 100k. You know what I mean? Smiles all around. That is
little
true.
Balloon.
Love that.
Let's go.
Love that.
You gotta be happy, haven't you? You gotta be
100%. Happy. So we did start with that, but then we also discussed some other stuff that is very, very real as well. And Tuesday is looking real peak. I'm not going to lie. I know, KG, I know what you're saying. I agree that that's where it should be. But I'm telling you now, I even predicted a draw yesterday against Norwich, and I was this close to even getting that right because, you know, Ronaldo, a bit of magic. We were 2-0 up and still nearly managed to draw against
Austin
Norwich.
Baker as well. Austin Baker says 100K, let's go. I didn't want to miss a super chat. There you go. The last
Big up.
man.
Big up, Austin. Thank you, bro. So yeah, guys, smash the like on the video and always remember to subscribe. Big up to you guys for getting us over the line at 100K. Big up to DJ, big up to James, big up to Owen, and big up to KG, man, and big up to you guys at home. We're going to be out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow with some more content, man. We're gone. Peace.